Hi everybody, it's Carolyn. Today I'm going to show you my makeup storage and my lights that I use. I'm not going to go through all my makeup or anything. Most of it you'll be able to see when I open the drawer. But I thought I'd give you a look and see. I know a lot of you wanted to see what it looks like in here where I film. So let's get started. Okay. So I'm standing at the door when I come in, backed up here. There is a door. That is a door that's always behind me. I keep some stuff in front of it because I don't hardly ever use that door. So anyway, this was, a bedroom that I converted into an office makeup room. So when I'm filming, let me pull my chair back. This is what... Let me get it back out of here, out of the way. Sorry. Okay, so I would sit back here. There's my little tripod. I have a clock that I keep right here, so I try to keep up with how much time, not always, but... And then my lights are just two lights that I picked up from Walmart. And I picked up the, I should have laid those out. It was a certain amount of lumens. I watched a video from Pink So Foxy and she was telling about it. That's really what I went to get. And so they're daylight bulbs. I have I usually only use the 4. I don't usually need to put on the other 2. I do have a little lamp over there. And there's my makeup mirror, and I always have that on. Okay, over here I keep my foundations, my little spray bottle. There's some eyeglass cleaner, another little mirror up here on top. I keep a little towel here, and also this is just one of those little bun makers, and I can wipe my brushes on it and it cleans them. I have a little container under my tripod. Usually if I buy something or if I were to be doing a review on anything, I'll put it there. And then that's just so I can keep my clock on. It's just some little rock in it. Another camera there that's so old. This is just, I throw all my brushes in there, which I need to go through those and get rid of some of them. This is a acrylic case that I used to keep my nail polishes in. Let me move this. And so up on top, I got this for Christmas. It's a little Betsy Johnson. It's called a critter bank, and it's a poodle. And so I have a poodle named Tink, and so I think that's so cute. And then I have some EOS and my little owl. I have some different little kabuki brushes, a repurposed Bath and Body Works candle that I have some little cotton rounds in. One of my lotions, a new one, the Body Drench, some of my little spray stuff there, and some just miscellaneous stuff down there. I have this little container here, and some of my palettes that, like these two, are bigger, and I don't want them to get banged up or anything. I usually just keep those out all the time. Also, my 2 Lorac Pro palettes, I keep those out all the time, and I just put them in this little thing. And then I'm going to be using the chocolate bar this week, and I haven't decided what other palettes I'm going to use, so that one's out to use. This little container here, I'll put in there my blushes, different things that I use that I'll show you on Friday, of my Friday flips and flops of things that I've used, so I'll keep those in there. And then on this tray, I usually just take this off and sit it down, and it has all my brushes in it, and so it turns. And so I keep them, I don't know, I put my Sedona laces here. I have my Sigma ones here. There's just different ones in here. My little Ita brush and another Sephora brush. Pro Crease that I love, and my my two favorite, I have two of these that are the small stipple brush from e.l.f. I love those. My Makeup Misers and some miscellaneous brushes there, Real Techniques. I keep all of my fluffier kind of brushes that I'll use, face brushes, a fan brush, you know, blush brushes, dual fiber brushes there. Over here I have some Real Techniques brushes. I think that one's the Eco Tools, but all the rest of them are Real Techniques. This one has my face brushes in it for foundation from my Sigma and my Sedona Lace. I also have some of my IT Cosmetic brushes in there. And then my double end ones, I'll just lay them out here. Over here in this little acrylic container, I got it from Haute Look. Most everything I got from TJ Maxx. This I got from Haute Look, and I just have some, you know, lipsticks up there. I keep my different, you know, butter glosses from NYX butter glosses, some other little chubby sticks in that one. This one has just got some different with Milani and, you know, different ones of those in there. And then the bottom one is just some other, my Mally, some Wet n Wild, L'Oreal, you know, just different ones. I keep my fan because everywhere I've ever worked, I would keep one of these on my desk because I always get hot. So I have a couple of these. I have one on my desk in this office, so I'll have my little fan. I have a little thing with some pins in it. Over here I have more lipsticks. And this table I bought from, I got it on Craigslist. And it is, as you can hopefully see, this thing won't zoom out anymore, unfortunately. Let's see. Let me see if I can zoom out. No, I don't want to zoom in. I don't think no, that's as far as it zooms out. But this table, it goes from here and it connects there and goes all the way around. And it's from IKEA, but like I said, I got it on Craigslist and I paid $75 for it. And it was like $285 or something. So I got a killer deal on it. Last year when I went and got storage, I added these. This is just a little shelf thing you can slide on top. So I added that. And it just, you know, houses some miscellaneous stuff in there. My Tangle Teaser. There's just some extra little stuff in there. This is a little jewelry box that I picked up at, it was either Marshall's or TJ Maxx, I'm not sure. It's just, it's all one piece, you know, it's just cute the way it stacks that way. Of course, my Southern Girls glass slippers. Little sign here was from a friend, Melissa. And then my candle, also a gift from my friend Rocky. And then my gorgeous daisies. Alright, we'll come back to this side. So that's what, you know, I keep on the top. You know, it's kind of, it's such a big, wide desk that, you know, I can keep stuff up there like that. So, anyway. Then over here, of course, there's my computer desk. And then beside me, when I'm sitting down here, I have the 6-drawer, the Alex 6-drawer. And so on top, I have stuff that I use every day. There's lipsticks, there's concealers, there's eyeliners, here's the Becca highlighters, you know, I have makeup remover for eyes, little hair clips, my Retin-A, setting sprays, you know, my mascaras, lip liners, that kind of thing. you know, all set out here that I will, my paint pot that I use every day, Painterly, my Laura Mercier under eye brightener, the Mally Poreless Defender, and this, I love this. This is that Tony Moly lip balm from Sephora. So I have that all out there, some Q-tips, and over here is some more. This is my Shiseido cotton pads for my eye makeup remover. Okay, let me get down here. Okay, the top drawer, I keep miscellaneous stuff in. Like, you know, I've got my pencil sharpeners and some tweezers, that kind of thing in here. I have my readers. I have my everyday glasses. I have some scissors. I just have randomness in this top drawer that I'll reach for. Okay, this drawer I keep over here. I have all of my eye bases, like color tattoos. Well, here's a foundation. I've got some of my liquid or gel liners, more eye bases in pencil form. In this part, I have different foundations. I keep the ones on my desk that I'm using right now, but I have the other ones here in my drawer. And this one, I have too many eyeliners. I need to go through that. This has mascaras that I haven't opened. This has face primers. This is eye primers. And this is more face primers. Yep. And then there's a few things back there that I haven't opened. And here's a sample of a foundation. Okay, next drawer down is single eyeshadows. And, you know, I don't have, you know, a ton, you know, because that's just something I don't reach for as easily. These are some of the pop shadows, some of the Stila, some of the Prismachrome from Sephora, L'Oreal. I said I wasn't going to go through all this. I mean, there's just different ones here, some palettes that Physicians Formula, that doesn't go there. Other little palettes, all my little e.l.f. palettes. There's a few little things stuck back in the back. And here I keep I have two Dior palettes, my MAC and my Napoleon Purtis. Okay, that's that drawer. This drawer is my blush drawer. That's where that goes. So what I have it stored in is an expandable, like utensils, you know, used for utensils, and I got it at TJ Maxx. I was hoping it would fit the other way, but it doesn't. So I just stacked my, you know, leaned my blushes in that. And then here's my cream blushes up here. Over here I have a couple of face palettes, like the IT Cosmetics one, the Tarte. I have my Laura Mercier Ritual. A bunch of primers, I mean not primers, but concealers that I really should go through, because there's some that I don't particularly like and I don't use. Some that may be too old, I'm not sure. This drawer, you know, I don't have a lot of face powders. This is, if I'm going to, you know, my loose powder over my makeup, I'll use the Clinique, and it's just a translucent powder. There's the Coty Airspun, the Hourglass, my bronzer. This is the IT Live Love Laugh Vitality Face Disc. You know, Reserve Your Cabana, Mally, some Smashbox, some IT. And over here is more highlighters and bronzers, that kind of thing. And then I have my setting sprays. Whoops. And down here is just a big bunch of hair stuff. Because I'm always, you know, putting my hair in a ponytail, or, you know, pinning it up somehow, or putting a hairband on it when I'm washing my face. So that's there. Okay, when I'm sitting at my desk, there's the Alex, these are the 5 drawer. And in the top one, which is squeaky, I have some wipes over here that I use all the time. This one for swatches, and then one for face. I have my contacts in cases, which if I wear some that these are throwaway, but if I wear some that you don't, I've got some cases. And a squeaky drawer. This drawer I use every day. This is where I keep my vitamin C, my Origins ginseng moisturizer, my eye cream. This is what I like to take my eye makeup off with if I'm not using any kind of eye makeup remover solution. I like to use this Almay and oil-free. I have other little potions and stuff in here. This I like to put on my neck, actually. That's where I've been using it. And here's another one. And these are all like lip stuff, chapstick type stuff. Okay. This drawer is my higher end palettes. And I said I would tell you how that I've been rotating them. So what I'll do is I'll set out what palettes I want to use, because I just stuck them in here by size. And then I'll take out, I'll pick what I want to use. And then once I finish with them, I'll put them right back here. And so then I know I keep this little one from Inglot. I just put it at the beginning of it. So this is where I started. And so I'll have to go through all of these and everything will change place so I can start over. Now I have used this one as well, but it doesn't want to stay in there too well, so I'll just let it sit there. Back here is some bigger palettes, and they will go in rotation as well, and but they'll just get tucked back. Okay. This one has more contacts and it also holds my, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it really because of the way they're down in there. This just has my some of my bigger drugstore palettes in it. I just have it in some baskets in here. There's some more up here. So that's that. And this bottom drawer, which is stuck. Hold on. It's stuck. Oh yeah. Okay. I've got so much stuff in here. These are some samples, different things that I need to use. I bought some of this and I used it one time and had to wash it off my eyes immediately. It's, the Fit and Firm Collagen Elastin by Skin Lab. If anybody uses this and wants it, let me know, because I won't be using that anymore. That burnt my eyes, underneath my eyes. I immediately had to take it off. So there's just a bunch of samples and stuff in there. Okay, now back up on my desk. Underneath my desk, I have my garbage can. I have this little ottoman thing here, little padded ottoman. Inside, I keep a lot of my, I keep my camera stuff in there, my camera bag. It's extra light bulbs, stuff like that. Extra baskets that I use to store stuff in drawers. Also down here, I have this is from Ulta. This thing is awesome. I love it. I can put all of my hair stuff in it and even throw my hair dryer down in here, and it just keeps everything housed wonderfully. Over a little bit further, which I don't want to show you too much, which my empties are not exciting, but I have my empties bin that I keep down there. Okay, back up again. I've got this up on the wall and just have a couple necklaces hanging on it. Okay. At the end of my desk down here, I have another one of the Alex 5 drawers. And in the bottom drawer, I keep, there's some brushes in here that I'm not using, or you know, containers for them. These are all eyelashes and glue, fingernails, an extra, oh, what is it, cotton balls and Q-tips and things. And here I have, this stack back here is all cards from all of you. I keep everything. If you put a note in something that you've sent me, I keep it. I love it. I have all my curling things in here, flat iron, the InStyler. I have some Velcro rollers, which I never use. A diffuser type thing for when I wear my hair curly, which I don't use this very often either. I just usually let it air dry. This a friend sent me, and I was waiting for my face to be at its worst, I guess I should say, to try this out. It's the Illuma mask, so I've still got that ready to go to try it out if I need to. In this drawer, I keep mask. There's just all these are face sheet mask, and I do have one for my back as well. But I mean, all these, I buy them when they're on sale, and I keep those all in here. These I buy to use as just for swatching. Here is some Shea Terra stuff that I have. I have a couple extra of these airless pump bottles. Love them. A lint roller, some more of my back thingies, some more of my face. These are my favorite of all as far as facial cleansers go, you know, for facial towelettes. The Kirkland brand, you can buy them in a big box. Love them. Have an extra makeup remover cloth. Love it. Alright. Well, I'm going the wrong way. This drawer is usually where I keep, you know, anything giveaway type stuff that's in here. And the top drawer just has hand sanitizers. There's a few little miscellaneous lipsticks in there. Some body butters, Q-tips. I used to wear contacts that you know, they were 30-day ones. Now I'm wearing the disposable ones, so I have some extra of my BioTrue and another lint roller. So, let me get up. Okay, and so that's pretty much how I have it. I mean, I have some other things as far as candles, storage, and shipping, storage, and that kind of thing, but this is the major part of it that that I'm into every day. This part especially, with these two sets of drawers, are the main ones that I use every day. But once I set out my stuff on my desk, then I'm set for the week. Unless I need some little something. I like things to be right at a hand's reach. So I like having the drawers right here at me. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you have any questions, please let me know. And I will see you soon. Bye.